Taurus, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Taurus, do trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular, calling back in for another reading, welcome back. And if you're a newbie, welcome to the channel. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through your first message with me. If you do enjoy this reading, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. It really does help me connect with your energy. It does support the channel, which means I can keep the readings coming, so I'd be really grateful for that. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know, I'd love to hear. Okay, a couple of moonologies to kick us off. I have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. And you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So maybe a situation here that you felt, you needed to protect yourself from, or your family, could be financial, could be around moving homes, or some kind of disagreement, I'm not sure yet, something that raised emotions. It's coming to conclusion and it's settling down, and you're actually being asked to step back and look at the bigger picture. Was it really as bad as what we thought? Was it worth the stress? I don't know. Something's coming full cycle here. Let's keep going. So I'm using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot today, Taurus, and I will link you to these down below. There are limited readings and healings available as I have just launched my alignment program, so do jump in if you want one. And I'll link you to my socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily readings. All right, light code initiation. Someone's going through an energetic upgrade or an awakening. And often, diamonds are made under pressure and so are we. So you might have been through something, but if you look at the bigger picture, you've grown, you've expanded, you've regulated your nervous system, and this actually has been your initiation. Now, that is relevant and cool, because when we go through growth like that, and we hold a higher frequency of energy because of that, who and what comes our way also upgrades. So yeah, and that'll make sense when you look at the bigger picture in hindsight. Yeah, Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, there could have been a real conflict here, a walk away moment, or something very stressful. But these are always the five cards for a reason, because they are critical turning points. They are points of change. It could be like a family disagreement with a loved one, yeah, and Two of Cups, she says, or a dear friend or a colleague or something like that. But you and your loved ones are safe, and we see companionship, we see reconnection here, we see soul partnership. Yeah, the five, I knew that more fives were going to come out. So the Five of Wands is actually, it's less severe than the Five of Swords. It's almost like an acknowledgement of, okay, well, we don't see eye to eye, but that's okay. Let's use our energy in more constructive ways. Let's agree to disagree and carry on. Like the Five of Wands says, harness your energy. It takes a lot of energy to hold resent or anger or hurt. The light code initiation says, rise above it. Ten of Wands. And it could have come about, Ten of Wands, because, someone was allowing you to carry the load, the responsibility, do everything, and you were burning out here. But at the end of the day, we always play a part. We allow it. We might have a people-pleasing tendency. We might self-sacrifice ourselves for situations. But the Ten of Wands would say you can't carry this anymore. The weight, the burden. I mean, for some of you, it could have been like a family skeleton that, came out of the closet as well with the Ten of Wands. Maybe your father line here, the King of Pentacles. But that does happen to be your Taurus energy as well. But it's a strong masculine energy. So it could have been a partner, male friend, but it could be father-in-law. So there could have been a disagreement there. You and your loved ones are safe, though. I mean, sometimes that kind of energy, it might have been that I'm worried about disappointing my family, my legacy. But look at the bigger picture. Maybe you are going your own way in this life. The light code initiation is a bit of a starseed frequency. Oh, the Empress. Look at that. All right. Okay, I actually feel like I've got enough cards. This is a very specific, interesting little reading. I've got the Empress and the Emperor here. So let's just talk through this. You and this person that you're dealing with are actually such a powerful duo, right? Whether this is power couple vibes or this is that, you and this person, even if it's a family member, have the ability to really generate so much power to really make big things happen. Like you could have been investing with family as well, and then there was disagreements about money or something like that. But really, if you can overcome this through growth and light code initiation, we're actually being told that this is the perfect pairing of masculine and feminine energy that brings great abundance, great long-term stability, great long-term security. This could have been around an inheritance or a property, something like that. But you're saying, look, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture, because manage this the right way and you set up for family stability, maybe generational wealth. I mean, the Emperor is someone whose empire building is putting the foundation in place. But you might have been dealing with somebody who was overbearing. I'm feeling the masculine in the shadow energy, maybe controlling, trying to call the shots, maybe manipulate or orchestrate for their own benefit. But there's going to be some kind of clarity or breakthrough or awakening to that. And it could be through your energy. I feel like you're showing up as the Empress, even if you are a male. It's the feminine energy to the masculine. It's the creative solutions. It's the compassion. It's the surrender, but not from a place of sabotage or martyrdom. It could be holding a soft boundary with someone. That shifts the energy. And the Emperor, just going back to the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, it could be an authority that you're dealing with as well, like a real estate agent, a bank, an immigration department, conflict resolution, something like that. And maybe, you felt like they didn't have your back, but here we see the softening. So look at the bigger picture. There is growth happening. You and your loved ones are safe. We have some incredible growth here, some incredible outcome that brings fulfillment and abundance in the way it was meant to. And we're moving back to stability and back to security, and there is some kind of soul partnership or contract involved here. So I hope that made sense, Taurus. That's what I've got. I'm going to leave it here. If you enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. You can also arrange a personal reading or healing. They are limited, so do jump in if you want one. And I will link you to my socials, Instagram and TikTok below. I am wishing you the very best, sending love and magic. Bye for now.